Hello everyone, welcome to the Friday review, and today I'm going to do my review on the LinGear gaming mouse CW-10. I was sent this to review back in August. I did an unboxing and then I kind of got off track and didn't upload many videos, but I'm starting to uploading more videos now. Because I'm getting more free time, so that's nice. And if the quality of this video is a little bad, like the video quality, I am actually working on doing some things differently. So I'm recording with something differently. So I still haven't got quite the great touch on it, but it will slowly increase over the time of the videos. So yeah, let's get started with this review. So this is a ergonomic gaming mouse that is made by LinGear. This is a 4800 DPI mouse. It has multiple DPI settings. It changes colors, but there's a small catch to the color thing, and something I'm really disappointed in. And then it has 7 buttons, counting your main clickers, your main mouse buttons, the DPI mouse buttons, and the side buttons. It has 2 side buttons, and it also counts the middle wheel as a button. So technically this mouse only, if you want to get technical, only has 3 programmable buttons if you really want to get technical, because you wouldn't want to set something to a DPI button because it doesn't work too well. So it is kind of iffy on that. This is an optical mouse. There's an optical sensor down here, which is really nice. That's what makes the mouse achieve its DPI. As you can tell, the LED lightings is actually kind of like a fade in and out. To change the colors, you have to use the DPI switch. That is the only major thing that I do not like about this mouse. I wish there was software that you can use to change it, but there is no software, so that's kind of a bummer. So this is a plug-and-play mouse. Do keep that in mind. There's no programmable or software or anything. This mouse was designed to be more like a Razer mouse. I know I've seen a Razer mouse a little bit similar to this, but it is what it is. So they do kind of want to. So the different colors represent the DPI. So 500 DPI is red, 1000 is green, 1500 is blue, 2000 is light purple, 3500 is yellow and green, and then turquoise is 4800 DPI. So I really do not like mice that have that type of feature where you can only change the color by the DPI, because it doesn't work for many people's setups. So typically I use this mouse for a few weeks, and the only disadvantage that I disliked about it is that it just felt cheap to me. For some reason in the hand it felt really cheap, and I'm not used to that type of a cheapness in a mouse. So that is one bummer that I had about this mouse. But other than that, the mouse is pretty responsive and great for gaming. I just don't like how it feels cheap. You can tell, since they want it to be similar to a Razer mouse, you can tell they really worked hard to do it, but in the process, they made the mouse feel cheap. There is some weight to the mouse, so that is nice, but it just does not feel right. The LEDs actually are pretty bright. The lighting, that I do have to assume. You got the little logo, gaming logo they have up here, and then the LED. I like the touch of the very thin line of the LED that goes around the mouse. That's one thing I do like about it. And even on the back, you do have some lighting on the back too, so that is nice. But overall, this is a cheap mouse, but the overall build quality is just cheap. You can really tell that someone got this at a really cheap price. So I really do hope that if they do decide to come out with a newer model of it, that it does not feel as cheap as this one does, because it's really a bummer. Also, if you do not have these buttons programmed as a key in the game, let's say you're just typically browsing the web and different things, these buttons act as a forward and back button. So that is nice that they do have those programmed. But again, I wish there was software that you can use to change all the different settings where the mouse can do different things and have different profiles for different games. But I guess you get what you paid for with this mouse. So if you are looking for a nice, cheap gaming mouse, this is really great. A really great option, but do keep in mind it has a cheap filling. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about this mouse. I enjoyed using it. I just did not like the cheapness feel. I think if they made like this top plastic rubber, have like a rubber finish or something, I might not have thought that it was a cheap mouse. So they do need to, LinGear does need to just change a little bit. Like, even if they made this glossy, this entire mouse glossy, I would probably not thought it was cheap, had it feel cheap to it. Because with the two parts of the glossy and then this just matte plastic, it just feels really weird. They just did not pull it off correctly. So yeah, hopefully LinGear improves this mouse later on. But if you're looking for a nice, cheap gaming mouse, I would suggest picking this mouse up because it does work pretty good. I've used other cheap gaming mice, and this one is actually pretty good for what it does. So yeah, hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you're interested in picking this mouse up, I will leave a link down below where you can do that. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next one.